We back, folks.
We back.
Volume 7.
Real Talk and Sports. Series 7.
We back here, folks. Thank you again for the
is.
support. Again, thank you for the follows. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening.
Jack.
Again, you can follow us on the Twitter at RTN Sports. Follow us. I think we got a podcast too.
You know what
This
the
is
podcast is. We doing it. The podcast, the video, all that. But the whole show.
Like the background.
The whole show is on the website. I'm sorry, it's Libsyn. So it's Real Talk and Sports. Libsyn.com. You know what I'm saying? The whole show will be there for your listening pleasure. How you doing today? Man?
Everything is good, man. Everything is good. I can't complain.
Good to be back on the real.
Had a great weekend.
On the hashtag the real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like we tell people again. Thank you for subscribing.
We appreciate it, man. We appreciate all the feedback, man. We appreciate everybody, showing their support, man.
Likes.
Following, subscribing, man. Liking, you know what I'm saying? Hitting
Appreciate
us
the
up.
support.
Man, we gonna keep doing this thing, man. We're gonna try to do it
Get
till
familiar.
the wheels fall off. You know what I'm
Subscribe. Follow. Listen. Come on, get with it, man. Gotta get with it. Thank you, folks. So we're gonna get into it.
Happy Black History Month.
It is Black History Month.
This is our first show of the Black History Month.
Yes, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on.
Man, we have
a lot happened. Black History.
Yeah, man.
We have a whole show on Black History.
Yeah, a lot happened.
We might have to. We ain't gonna be able to cover Black History today. That's too much to cover.
Yeah, man. We done so much, but we never get much credit as we deserve.
Man. We did a whole lot more than they give us credit for. That's
yeah, they like taking our lives though.
You know it. Yeah, we
rest in peace.
Got a couple rest in pieces. We gonna start the show with this
week.
He
was killed 16 years ago in New York. They shot at him 41 times, hit him 19 times. He was unarmed in New York, folks.
That was
they killed that man.
And that was 16 years ago. A lot of that just happened. A couple months ago, right? Same stuff,
a couple
right?
months ago, the same thing happened.
Same stuff going on a couple months ago. From 16 years ago. So, how far have we come? Interesting. But, so we're going to give a rest in peace to my man, ASAP Yams. You know what I'm saying? ASAP, he passed not too long ago. We missed him a couple shows back. But, we're going to show him some love. You know what I'm saying? On the Real Talking Sports.
A lot of people didn't know about him.
That ASAP mob, you know what I'm saying?
He was the creator of the ASAP mob.
You know what I'm saying? So, that with Rock and Ferg, all them dudes, about 7 or 8 of them dudes.
I seen Ferg play at the West Indian Day Parade in Brooklyn.
Oh, I know.
Shout out everybody in Brooklyn out listening to the show.
Yeah,
BK.
definitely shout out to the BK. Look at that.
Ernie.
God, definitely give
Mr. Cub.
Give a rest in peace to Mr. Sunshine, the good Chicago Cubbian. Ernie Banks.
He played the most games out of any MLB player without playing in a postseason game.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Most games played in Cubs history. Great player. First black player to play for the Cubs.
Yeah, definitely the first black for the Cubs, man. We can't forget about the Jacker, man, from Mob Figures.
Okay.
West Coast, you know what I'm saying? For our West Coast listeners.
Bay Area.
I know Mob Figures, you know what I'm saying?
LA.
He just had the new joint where he 40 though. He only 40.
See, I'm not really hip on the West Coast, man.
Hey, man, I'm hip. He 40, too short, be legit, goes down. You know what I'm saying? shout out to the West. You know what I'm saying? Snoop, Corrupt, Daz, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I know Daz Dillon.
Shout out to Face on this track.
Yeah, man.
What y'all know about it?
Yeah, Houston. Shout out H-Town.
Definitely, gotta talk about Mr. Charlie Sifford, man.
The Jackie Robinson of the PGA, 1961.
This gentleman, man, pioneer. Talk about Black History Month, man. We just said Ernie Banks and Charlie Sifford.
Mr. Sifford paved the way for Tiger.
Mr. Sifford is the reason Tiger Woods is Tiger Woods. I mean, If there was no Mrs. Sifford, we probably wouldn't be seeing blacks on any golf course.
And he actually won 2 events. He won the LA Open. And he also won the Greater Hartford Open in my home state, Connecticut.
Awesome. He was also the first black golfer elected to the Golf Hall of Fame.
It's amazing.
Back in 2004.
Rest in peace.
So that's awesome, man. 92, man. He died from a stroke. That's that's
a
an
long
OG.
life, though,
that's an
man.
OG. Now that's an OG for real.
That's an
OG, man. So rest in peace to Mr. Charlie Sifford, man. You know, salute you, brother. You know what I'm saying, for paving the way, for all the other brothers.
Even like players like Lee Trevino.
We got to salute Mr. Ernie Banks. We can't forget about Mr. Banks, paving the way for all the little boys that wanted to play baseball.
Giving them, thinking that they can give an opportunity to get out there and play that diamond. We got them dudes once again.
So we going, sometimes we try to get the somber stuff out of the way. So now it's time to get to the real news. The real news for this week's show, and we got to start with ISIS again, man. ISIS. Well, I want to actually thank ISIS because they're actually giving us something to talk about on our show every week.
But
I mean, what they're doing is crazy, man. These dudes are insane.
Setting people on fire.
Come on the Real Talking Sports Twitter page, okay? The tweet is there. Go check the video out. These fools set the pilot from Jordan on fire in the cage and had the holistic music playing in the background. It was crazy. Just set him on fire in the cage. And then they were trying to figure out whether or not it was real. They didn't even think it was real.
That's crazy.
That's how crazy it is that if you see something like that, you're questioning whether or not it's real. Man, that was real.
I mean,
there's nothing fake about the Islamic State. Let me tell you.
Did you hear about? There's a journalist that was released, Didier Francois. He was released after being held for 10 months. The thing that he pointed out, he's saying that the jihadi, they were British form of a British gentleman who killed James Foley.
Okay.
They were very barbaric, but the thing that I took back was weird. They didn't have a Quran, so they're using their Muslim faith as a method of getting their news around. Yet they don't have a Quran. So ISIS, I mean, again, not trying to offend anybody. I know the ISIS dudes are serious, but just gotta say, why are they doing this? Are they?
Yes.
I mean, and the crazy thing about
Jordan fighting back though. Jordan not laying down.
I mean,
Jordan had the two of their prisoners.
Executed, right?
And they executed them. So did you catch the Jordan president on CNN?
What did he say?
He gave the Scarface interview.
Did he?
Yeah, he was just like, he came on there. He was like, man, you know what? Did you kill my president? We kill your prisoner. That's just what it is. Yeah. Left it at that. Like exit stage left.
The thing about ISIS and the thing that I seen with ISIS is the European countries, they pay the ransoms. USA and the UK, they ain't giving them no money. So
they beheaded the other guy from last week. Because remember they had the first 2 guys, right?
It's like
so
7 or 8.
The first 2 guys.
Barbaric.
Now then we got the guy they set on fire. So stay tuned, man. From ISIS, and speaking of ISIS, we might as well talk about
Boko Haram.
He had it again too. Like these dudes, I don't know what's going
on with terror,
man.
So much terror in this world, folks.
These dudes are at it, man. We got Boko. He done sent his militants up in Cameroon. They don't care about 70 people. So that's what he doing these days.
For what?
I mean, that's how he was feeling. That's just how he was
woke up and said, I'm just going to kill 70 people.
Yeah, that's just how he was feeling. So, Harper Lee, man. Harper Lee got the new novel.
Yeah. That's Harper Lee, the writer.
Same Harper Lee that dropped, To Kill a Mockingbird. I'm sure
we all read in school.
Any of us around the age of 30 that didn't read To Kill a Mockingbird in middle or high school, I don't know what you were doing in middle or high school, because that was on everybody's
syllabus.
It really
you had to read that.
You had to read To Kill a Mockingbird. So yeah, but this will be the first release since then. So it comes out in July. To Kill a Mockingbird is like a top 5 bestseller all time.
Yeah.
So she ain't really need to pick another book.
She just did it just. That's a passion, man.
He's like 88, I believe.
That's a passion.
82, 88.
I'm surprised that she's still alive.
Yeah.
Speaking of other things that we always talking about, flights in Asia. If you watched our previous shows,
see, y'all not listening.
We said
y'all not listening.
Do not take a flight
in Asia. Don't
Malaysia Airlines.
Malaysia. Anything that sounds like Asia, leave it alone. You see what happened when you fly Asia. When you fly in Asia, you gotta get rescued out of the Taipei River. That's what happened when you fly in Asia.
Did you see? Now I know you folks probably seen the video of the Trans-Asia airline.
Look like a movie.
Like a movie and
like Flight.
But like Flight.
That's really what it looked like.
But you gotta give the pilot credit, because the pilot lost his life.
He did.
Yet the way he came down and fell into the river was amazing. That was absolutely amazing.
Crazy.
How he came and saved those people's lives.
That's crazy. Man.
I mean, I know 30 people have passed, but just to see that, it make your heart stop.
I mean, but he, that's a guy you could say, he wanted to put his life on the line.
He did
for the people that he was supposed to be protecting. He's
the
pilot. So his job is to make sure those people
are safe,
get safely to their destination. So stuff just happens like that sometimes, and that's tough though, man. Just people, stop flying in Asia. Please stop flying in Asia. We're gonna ask you one more time. If you didn't listen the first time, maybe you'll listen the second time. Do not fly in Asia, okay? That's what you don't do, is fly in Asia. We're not going to tell y'all no more not to fly in Asia or Malaysia or anything that sound like that, because...
Yeah, we don't want you guys to fly on those airlines. I don't know what's going on. I mean, the engine went out.
I don't know how many times we can say it.
But for the whole...
Stay with your local airline. You're not flying to Canada or Mexico, or you flying from here overseas. Just make sure you catch that.
Use Delta.
Yeah, somebody like
US
that.
Airlines.
Just don't fly. Don't fly over in Malaysia or Asia over there.
Speaking of other transportation disasters,
a whole bunch of those.
Metro North
man,
train crash
with the SUV.
6 people passed in Van Halen, New York.
Didn't they say that
they hit the SUV?
The third rail was through the car or something like that.
Or something, yeah, where it was live.
That was crazy.
Wow.
So that's serious. That was like extremely bad. That was more than really bad. That's extremely.
I'm telling you, folks, life. Tomorrow's never guaranteed. So you make sure you live it every day like it is, because it could be. So I mean, I know those people who took that plane. Who got on that train didn't think that would be the last day. So, again, let's stay with positivity. Again, and while you on Earth, get familiar, subscribe, follow, listen. Follow us on the Twitter, RTN Sports. We got the YouTube page. Just type in Real Talking Sports. Pat and Tae. We out here, folks. Ebola's back. Ebola is definitely back on a rise.
Ebola has made a 2015 appearance. In Liberia, Guyana, and Sierra Leone.
Ebola making more comebacks than Brett Favre. Man.
Get you something.
What is it? What's going on with this Ebola?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with Ebola, man. Ebola just creeping up, and showing up, coming up. I don't know. We're gonna see what happened with old Ebola. It intends to show up every now and then.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There was also Suge Knight.
Man, can't forget about old Suge.
Suge Knight running folks over.
What you doing, Suge? Come on, Suge.
Running folks over.
You can't be hitting people, man, and then pleading not guilty, right?
And passing out.
Then try to fake the
seizure.
Fake the seizure.
Come on,
move,
Suge. You're a poo-poo platter of the week,
Poo goes to Suge.
I mean,
man, rest in peace, Tupac.
Yeah, rest in peace, Tupac.
It's crazy.
We got
Knight.
Bobby Christina.
Bobby, come on, Bobby. Chris. Come on. You gonna pull a Whitney though? Found you in the tub. You in the tub though.
She brain dead, man. They gotta think about pulling the. That's sad.
That's tough, man.
It's absolutely sad, man.
It's tough to see that. It's tough to see that.
21 years old. 21.
But I mean, have you seen her lately though?
Yeah.
She not looking too good though. She, first she had a little thickness on her, and
she lost weight.
Then she, got on that thing, because she was on that thing. Whatever that thing was, it was a thing. I don't know what kind of thing, but that thing.
Yeah,
So, Bobby Chris, prayers to you, honey. We wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? That's tough though. Oh, Pete Aggressor. Let's talk about Pete for a little bit.
What's Pete doing?
We gotta congratulate him.
What did Pete do?
He got free.
From who?
That man was in prison in Egypt.
Okay.
For over 400 days.
Wow.
400 days this guy was in prison. So he got to go back home. He's from Brisbane in Australia. So they sent him home. He's like one of the Algiers publishing. He's like one of their top publishers there.
All right.
He's like one of the top people at the
Well, that's
magazine.
Happy that
So
for him and Didier Francois.
Two of his colleagues are still there though. Still, that's crazy. It's crazy how people just getting kidnapped and all kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah, let's speak about what's going on in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Rock Hill.
It's Black History Month.
South Point High School.
Happy Nigger Month. Britain.
That word is back again.
Happy Nigger Month. Come on, folks.
Nigger.
Nigger. Nah.
Sign KKK.
Come on. It's more than that.
On a rock.
It's not
in front of the school.
It's not never ignorant getting goals
South Point
accomplished.
High School in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
That's not a good look.
That's tough.
It's not a good look, folks. I mean, we trying to bring it together. It's Black History Month. We know we get the shortest month of the year.
Yeah, that too.
They give us the shortest month of the year, but still, we still enjoy the month.
That too. It's short.
So it's short-lived, but we still enjoy the month.
Yeah. You know who else is enjoying this month?
Who's having a great month?
Who's having an
James
awesome month?
Robertson.
Let's talk about
James Robertson.
We gotta talk about Mr. James Robertson for just for a few
minutes now.
This story is surely worth talking about.
56-year-old man.
This story is surely worth talking about.
Folks, how far is your commute?
Man,
how far do you commute each day?
I'd like to know how many people have.
How far do you commute each day?
How many people have to walk to work? Not that long commute. How many people have to walk to work? Not catch the train, subway, metro.
Walk to work, folks.
Plane, car, taxi, Uber. I don't know. Catch a ride with a friend.
Rollerblading,
skateboarding, bicycling.
That's anything.
Man, walking 21 miles a day to and from home and work. So yes, 42 total miles a day. My man, Mr. James Robertson, was walking to work, people.
For $10.55 an hour.
$10.55 an hour, man. Never late.
Never late.
Never late.
The dude car broke down 10 years ago.
And the crazy part is he leave the house at 8 a.m.
to get to work at 2 p.m., folks.
To get to work at 2.
Say that again. He leaves to work at 8 a.m.
8 a.m. to get to work
at 2 p.m.
And then doesn't get
You can't make it to work on time. You can't make it to work on time.
He don't get home till 1 in the morning, man.
You can't make it to work on time at 9 o'clock.
8 a.m. to 1 a.m.
With your vehicle.
8 a.m. to 1 a.m. That means he probably get about 5 hours of sleep. And he walking. He probably in good shape. He probably in good shape.
He probably in good shape.
42 miles, man, every day. That's awesome.
But at least we know there's still good people in this world.
Good people, man. 19-year-old Evan Ledley.
Mr. Evan Ledley.
Big ups to Evan Ledley, man.
If you're watching this, we need more people like you in this world.
Wayne State University student. I heard doing well, you know. So, you know, he read a story, man, and so I'm sorry. I guess we can get into the story. So what Evan did is Evan read a story about Mr. Robertson, and he saw that he was taking this walk every day. So
set up a GoFund.
What he decided to do was set up GoFundMe.
A legit GoFund, not the
GoFundMe.
Not the dodgy GoFund I use to get vacations and new cars. A real GoFund.
Yeah. So he set up a GoFundMe page, and his goal, you know, setting it up. This is Evan we're talking about. Evan's goal was to, you know, raise, you know, some little bit of money so he could have some money for, you know, bus fare and taxi, you know, stuff like that. You know, find some kind of way to get to and from. But
we started off at like 5,000.
A lot of people caught on.
Then it grew to 100,000.
He kept raising the bar.
Now it was $230,000.
$230K.
And Mr. Robertson will be getting a new car from a local dealership.
He got 3 local dealers trying to give him a car: the Chevrolet, the Subaru, and one other company. Oh, and Toyota. All trying to give him a car. And not only is he gonna get the car, he gonna get the money too.
So yeah.
So James Robertson, God is good.
God is good. God still exists. There's still good people out here.
You know what? If you don't believe there is a God,
listen to the story
with you, because there's really no other way to explain.
Who can do this? Not the Big Bang Theory.
No.
The Big Bang Theory, right?
We gotta talk about Blake Pollock too, man. Blake, back to the story. Blake was he was the UBS VP of Wealth Management.
Okay.
So on certain nights, James had to cut through the UBS parking lot to get home because the bus routes wouldn't be running. So this guy seen him about 10 years ago.
Okay.
And he been giving him a ride home ever since, man.
That's what's up.
He goes in, he waits for him, and he take him about 100 rides a year.
That's what's up.
So, you know, it is, man. It's good people out here, man.
There are good people out here.
There's good people out here. So, you know, that's awesome. That's how they became friends, and James and Evan met for the first time yesterday. So that's all right, man. That's good stuff. I like to talk about positive stuff. I like to talk about positive things that go down, man.
Yeah. A lot of positivity. But we want to get into something, being that it is Black History Month. Something that I talked to Tae about last week. I was on Twitter, and
it's real.
And they had a picture of Russell Wilson. And someone tweeted and said, Russell Wilson, his hair is curly. Kind of make him look Dominican. And I kind of took offense to it because it always seems like when someone's black, they can't have wavy hair. They can't have pretty eyes. You got that Indian in your family. We want to talk about the 50 Shades of Black, folks. The 50 Shades of Black. Now, what do we mean 50 Shades of Black? Folks,
looking at 2 right now.
Black comes in many colors.
Looking at 2
and I think,
right now. Listening to 2.
And it's a lot of cultures. I mean, you have Jamaicans. My family's Jamaican. You got folks who bleach their skin.
That's crazy.
Because they see the lighter you are as being beautiful. And it's even it's a slave mentality that was brought over here.
But you know,
and I always tell,
got treated differently too. Man.
That's true. And I always tell people who are
actually, it used to get looked down on.
You just
it's the crazy part. It used to be looked down on.
Yeah, the lighter you were. It was.
The lighter you were, but now
it's sort of glamorized.
Yeah.
So, like I said, black is beautiful. I don't
red bones.
Red bones.
I love them red bones.
Yeah, I love red bones, chocolate, light skin. I love all. Yeah.
Man, it's basking in violence.
But nah, you have to embrace who you are.
You do.
There's nothing wrong with being black, folks.
You know,
black is beautiful.
You know the phrase. Black is beautiful.
Black is beautiful, and it don't crack.
Man, do you see these?
You see me alone?
These women. Some of these, I mean, not even women though. Even some of the older guys though. Like, man, these people be looking. They be like 40, 50 years old, man, looking like they ain't a day over 27.
And we've seen Lindsay Lohan.
Oh man, we seen a whole lot of people though.
I mean,
we
so
start calling names out. How old some of them people be looking? They be 31.
Folks,
like what?
Even if you're from a Caribbean island or you were all one.
We all one people, man.
Africa, one people. We all from Africa.
Like, I mean, that's how you think we got.
Europeans, Portuguese,
you know what I'm saying?
Brazilians.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all black. I mean, and that's the way it is. We're all one stop.
Except your color.
One stop from a ship. Remember, it's one stop from a ship. So, I mean, it's not even for Black History Month.
I love all people, man. Why you just can't love all people?
Yeah, you know, but
not anymore. Just love all people. I mean, if they not
just like
if they not, throwing no shade on you, why why would anybody even be tripping? You know what I'm saying?
Just like they robbed Miss Jamaica from Miss Universe.
That's crazy.
We didn't talk about that, but that was blatant. We saw it. But it's all good. I mean, we still rise. Guys, love who you are. If you're white, love being white. If you're Puerto Rican, love being Puerto Rican. Love the person in the mirror, because at the end of the day, that's the only person that's ever going to love you. So, like I said, it's 50 Shades of Black. Love yourself.
That's real.
Be kind to one another. Camaraderie. Positivity is contagious.
Energy, man. Love.
So
that's real.
But
that was deep.
That was deep. You know, I'll be deep from now and then.
I like how you came with that.
Yeah, you know, I'll be deep.
I like how you came with that.
It was a topic that really affected me.
How it was feeling. I'm not mad at you, brother.
Again, like we said, get familiar, subscribe, follow, and listen. This is pretty much going to wrap it up for part one.
Part one. You know what's coming up.
We're coming back for part two. And with our sports section.
A
lot to talk about. What are you
doing,
doing, Josh? Wow. What are you doing, Johnny?
What's going on in
We're coming back.
Man, the Super Bowl.
Come check us out.
See ya.
Run that ball.
Shortly.
We'll be back.
Skip.